Today we'll be showing the visualization options of the ATyS C66 controller by going through the product's various dashboards. There are a total of 7 dashboards on the product that you can directly access on the controller by pressing this symbol here. By clicking this button, you can switch to the 7 different dashboards. Each of these dashboards can easily be found by pushing just one button. This makes the ATyS C66 controller extremely intuitive and easy to use. So now let's dive deeper into each dashboard to have a better understanding of what each dashboard is. The first one shown on screen is the summary. The summary dashboard gives you information on the availability of the sources and the position of the switch. On the summary display, a mimic image shows the status of the switch and the supply to the load. The sources will have an X over them if they are not available. In the summary dashboard, you can cycle through 3 sub-menus using the navigation arrows. You can see on the left side of the screen the name of the sub-menu. The first sub-menu is the stat screen. That gives you information on the sources and the loads. The next sub-menu is MET, which gives you information on the voltage, current, and frequency of the sources. The third sub-menu is Info, and this gives you information on the time running of each source. The next dashboard is the Status dashboard. This gives you more detailed information on the supply sources. This dashboard also has sub-menus. The first sub-menu is Stat, which informs you on the availability of each source. Then, using the navigation arrows, the other sub-menu is Sync, which gives you information on the voltage, frequency, and phase angle of both sources. The next dashboard is the Metering dashboard. This allows you to visualize detailed metering information on the load side. On this screen, the ATyS is the current of the system measured by the current transformers used. The VSys is the system phase neutral voltage. The USys is the system phase voltage, and the F is the system frequency. The next dashboard is Power and E. This dashboard allows you to visualize the power and energy used by the load. This information is gathered via the current transformers connected to the product. You can have this information displayed in numerical or both numerical and bar graph. Then, toggling through the submenus, you can see various measurements such as SIFs, which is the system information, including things like P total, the total active power used, Q total, which is the total of reactive power used, and S total, which is the total power used. You also have the PF total, which is the power factor. The next screen is P, which is the active power phase by phase. The next one is Q, which is the reactive power phase by phase. The next one is S, which is the apparent power phase by phase. Then we have PF, which is the power factor phase by phase. We have EA, which is the active energy. ER, which is the reactive energy. ES, which is the apparent energy, and RSTE, which resets the energy measured. The next dashboard is Timers. This dashboard allows you to visualize the status of the timers. You can toggle through each submenu. Each submenu refers to Run, which shows all the ongoing timers and allows the user to bypass the timers. S1, which shows all timers linked to source 1. S2, which shows all timers linked to source 2, and Opt, which shows all optional timers. The next dashboard is Alarms. This dashboard allows you to visualize the active and finished alarms. There are 2 submenus for this dashboard. The first is Act. This shows all active alarms and allows the user to directly access the alarm menu. The next submenu is Fin. This shows all finalized alarms that are not acknowledged by the user. In this dashboard, you also have direct access to the alarm log by pressing the down arrow and then OK. This will select the Go To alarm shown on the bottom left side of the screen. Here you can see that the alarm's in progress and the history. The last dashboard is the I/O. This allows the user to visualize the configuration of the inputs and outputs. The settings for the input and outputs on the controller will be displayed, as well as those for the external input and output modules if used. The sub-menus for this dashboard are In, which is the controller inputs, Out, which is the controller outputs, EIN, which is the external inputs such as an I-10 module, EOut, which is the external outputs such as an I-10 module. Now I will show you how to set a favorite screen. If you want to set a favorite screen, go to the dashboard you want to favorite. Here we're going to use the metering dashboard. Once on the dashboard, press and hold the dashboard button for 1.5 seconds. When the dashboard is selected as a favorite, there is a star in the top right-hand corner that becomes filled in. Then, by pressing the dashboard key, the first screen you'll see that comes up is what you selected as your favorite screen. You no longer need to toggle through all the dashboards to access the metering dashboard anymore. This is how the favorite screen works for our ATyS C66. For more information on the ATyS C66, please visit our website at www.socomec.us.